Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We, in the last episode, planned out this massive new coal facility here. Well, at least it's massive by any standards we've got in the Republic at the moment. We were going to think about going across here as a bit of a bridge connection, but I'm thinking this road is unlikely to carry any significant traffic in the immediate future, and so I think I'm just going to go at grade once this road is done. Over here we're still working on some stuff, but we've got a little bit of availability here now. We don't have anything working here, and so what I'm thinking is we probably need to build another rail construction yard probably up here so that we can get the proper pieces in as quickly as possible, and then we'll also do some construction activities. I'm not sure. We'll have a look at getting some construction offices in here, and then we'll start importing from over here. I've had a look, and look at that. Last month, we've exported 1 million rubles worth of stuff. So that's a new milestone for us. So let's quickly go and have a look at what that actually meant. So if we look at last month, 1 million rubles in exports, that's a lot of bitumen, 480 tons of bitumen, 88 tons of mechanical components. And I think that's the one that's pushed us over. Coal, look at that amount, almost 3,000 tons of coal was exported. So probably the price of coal is dropping because of how we're exporting it. We exported a lot of food, a lot of fuel, actually the same amount of fuel and bitumen, which is good. A fair bit of power, a fair bit of chemicals, a fair bit of alcohol, and some oil. And the one thing that we haven't actually done, and I think I did set it up so we can do it, is export a little bit of electronics. Yes, we've got a vehicle over here, but we haven't actually set up the task. So I would like you to please come in over here. You would load electronics for us at the moment, only if it's like above 80%. Okay, and then I would like you to please go ahead and export the electronics for me over there. We might move some other stuff in there, but I'm just going to start with exporting a little bit of electronics at the moment, see how that goes for us. So we'll get that underway. Electronics should be pretty pricey. Now, if we have a look at the coal price, right? So last year, last year, can we have a look at whether that coal price is, it's actually gone up a little. The sell price has gone up a little and then stabilized. So we're not actually seeing a massive change in the coal price, it seems. If we look at last month, I don't think we'd see it over the course of the month. Let's take it all time and see if we can spot something there. It's actually going up instead of going down. That is quite an interesting one. So the coal price in terms of selling it, what am I looking at? So, sell in the rubles. Selling it in the rubles is actually on the way up. But it's trending upwards, not downwards. So for us, we're making a fair bit there. Okay, so that's pretty good. So we'll get some electronics moving. That's going to not export a ton, but it will help us out a little bit in terms of getting money, even more money. So we're quite comfortable to go and import some stuff from the border. We're making a start over here. We do need more track builders if we were going to get this to work. I'm also, we're building technical services over here. We definitely need technical services in a few locations. I'm thinking about maybe a technical services and a fuel station over here. We don't have any power here, but we can get power here pretty quickly and easily. Yeah, that's not being worked. We could do something over here. We could probably do something in this location as well. We don't have technical service. We do have technical service over here, the free variety. So we might expand upon that a little bit. The road connections here have actually been done, all right? All of that's done. So the only section here that's not been done, I believe. The easiest way to do this is look at that. Is look at this one. Let's grab that. Get Kioski to come and quickly do those. I believe Kioski is on the books over here, and they're on the books with this. We will need some distribution offices in this location, probably that area there. I did go ahead and remove that little island on that side so that the harbor area here looks a little bit more natural or like a harbor. And yeah, I think we are going to get into it right now. We seem to have a fair amount of steel. These guys are moving along pretty nicely. We're constantly adding some prisoners to the mix here to get that steel production up a little bit more. If we do run out of coal, we might start running extra trains. We should also contemplate, let's have a quick look at where this is. Yeah, that should be fine. This is well covered in this area. Now, what I also did wonder about is because we have tons of coal ore, right? Our coal ore, ooh, look at that. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So what I was wondering is whether we add an extra one of these guys. So let's have a quick look to see if we can reasonably get something to work here. I think it might be an absolute nightmare to make this work, by the way. But let's see if there's anything we can do. That's the other mine. Let's see if there's anything we can do before we jump into stuff further. So we would like coal ore processing. We've got that one that's even bigger. This one's a little smaller. All in all, this one should probably cover most of it, to be honest. So if we just do a coal ore normal vanilla coal ore processing plant, it takes a lot of steel, but we should be able to accommodate that. Oh, it's much smaller. It is much smaller. We need to bring it in on that side. We should be able to get workers to get here. And we'll be able to power it over there. It'll have everything it needs. So the only question is if we flip it around, let's just have a look. If we flip it around, yeah, that's probably a slightly more appropriate one, even though the path's on the wrong side there. But that's going to be okay. So we'll do that. I think we may get this to work. Let's just have a look. I believe we'll have, yeah, I think our pedestrian pathing should be fine. I think that should be able to cover off this area and kind of deal with our first area. We can easily put another power plant in here. There's more than enough coal to accommodate that. And obviously our new facility is going to do most of the work. It's just to kind of maximize the efficiency of this one. And this could be a fairly short-term build, actually. So if I grab our conveyor systems over here, so the idea is really, I would need something to go out from over there. So yeah, that does not seem to want to do anything. If we look at this, I'm going to, let's just demolish this path here quickly. I'm going to do that. I'm going to remove this footpath here. Presumably, that will give us a little bit more room to maneuver. So if we remove that and we have another look, let's try that one more time. If we do this now, I think, ooh. Why are you really should not be putting it on the path like that, right? There we go. So if there's what is the building that's in the way here? That's looking pretty reasonable, actually. Oh, I see. If we turn it a little bit, can we... Come on. Oh. There it is. Oh, it's on the path again. On the road. I don't want it on the road, guys. That's a little bit of a bummer if we get it on the road there. Now, we could... Is that on the road? Let's take out... Can't seem to... We do it... Yeah, that's on the road. Oh, that's the one. So if we do that and we get you connected, oh, beautiful. I'm quite happy that that would work. That's up high. Okay, and then what we'll need to do is we'll need to move. We could move it a little bit. If we can get this to work, let's do that. That's going to have power as well. Let's demolish this one and try it one more time. I think this might work. So let's try this one more time. Coal is over here. Just this one's going to be fine. We're going to not want to do that. Let's flip it around. So we'll see about, oh, actually, we don't need to have this super square, right? Why would it, so if we have a look at that, right? So now it is connected there. That should all work. We'll be able to get this one built. Oops. Oh, I have accessed that. Now, what we will need to do is provide access over here. Beautiful. That's going to be good. So we'll have access to that. These will all be powered. This will all have access to water, right? It will, hang on, let's just see. Yep, it will have access to water, and it will have access to sewage, and it will have access to power. I don't know if it does the power thing straight away. Was there power slightly more this way? Or actually, it'll have power directly access from this guy. It's not showing it because I don't think it's a power draw at the moment, but I'm fairly confident. Let's just double check it. Measure twice, cut once is the answer. So let's have a look at that one more time. Yeah. It might not have access from that side, but it will have access from the power station, which is going to be fine. It's going to be fine. I think I'm going to actually get this to be built. Oh, what we will need to do, can we? I don't think this is, yeah, that's not the one for us. So we'll have to build, yeah, that's not great. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, that's coming this way, actually. So we'll do, actually, let's do that. I'm not sure it's going to work the way I want it to work. That will work, so we'll get that one there. Come on. It is nice and high. Yeah, it's a little... Get it across there, but I'm gonna have some issues with getting this here. Yeah, this was never a proper this was never proper. Can we get this to work anywhere here? On this side, yeah. Ooh. Let's have a look. Okay, well, let's get rid of that one. And let's try and run this one through here then instead. Oh, now it doesn't want to? This conveyor belts, man. Conveyor belts. Let's get that one out of the way. Let's try it one more time. Nice and high, please. Oh, yeah. There we go. And then something over here, maybe. How come it doesn't want to? It's not great. I can't seem to. Ooh. There was a little spot here that worked, I think. I'm not looking for green. I'm looking for the conveyor. Come on. Oh, there it is. So there is a little spot that can work there if we do that. Okay, what I need to do is get rid of that little path. It's not a well-used path, but we'll fix this after we've found our conveyor to work. There we go. That's the spot right there, and it'll be powered and everything will be fine. There we go. So now we do need to put a little path in there that will work. We'll try and regain access here. Beautiful. So we'll definitely make sure to get that back up and working. Hopefully that's going to be fairly good. While we're at it, I might sort out a little something like this as well. So we'll just try and get these guys assigned. Perfect. We'll try and get Moderate to come and do the rest of this stuff. Okay, so we'll need to just make sure we've got access to some roads. So what we'll do is we'll keep kind of extending the road out that way a little bit, and we'll tie ourselves in on that side, and we'll assign that. We'll get Kowalski to come and do this, please. That's going to take a little bit of a time. And what we'll also do at the same time is we may skirt a little path around this way. So let's skirt it around. We'll do a little bit of this. That should, oh no, that hit the wrong button in the end. Let's try that one more time. Let's skirt it around here. Get it, Oh, it's a little steep here. Okay, don't worry. We'll trim that back. See about turning it in. Oh, there we go. That's even better. Now let's get that up and running, and we'll also get Kowalski to start work on that. Okay, beautiful. So when that's in place, we'll then start. We can actually immediately get Moderate to come and work on some of these. We need some road accesses, so let's just make sure we've got them in place. So let's get a road access there. We'll get a road access here. Those two should work. This one needs a, this one needs a road access. That one's got its road access. The rest of this should work. So let's try Moderate again. Please make a start on all of these things, even all of these things, please. Excellent. So let's get Moderate up and running. So hopefully we'll be able to sort out some more stuff over there. Happiness is pretty good. I had a bit of a comment around maybe criminality is the cause for it. If we have a look at our happiness dropping a little bit, if we have a look at this, we can't actually see, can we see population criminality anywhere? we can see it on individual people, but it doesn't seem like we can see it at the moment. Police are attending to absolutely everything, so it doesn't seem like we've got a problem with the police not doing their job. There's tourists wanting to come in. We don't have any loans. This is our domestic production. Look at that. Look at that overall production there, looking really good. Production of resources is dropping a little bit, it seems, but anyway, it doesn't matter. So from a criminality perspective, I can't actually see 100% productive, average age. We've got a pretty young population. Average lifespan is good, but yeah, I can't actually see any stats around criminality. If you know where to find criminality stats beyond just looking at individual people, do let me know, because I'm not too sure. Even if I go here, it just gives me overall crime statistics, right? Last month, there was a little bit of stuff last month that didn't happen. Last year, yeah, about 2%. That might be the issue, right? That might be the happiness issue there. Might be, but I doubt it. So it's a really low number, and we will continue to improve our police services. Now, the next thing is that I need to do, because I need some work to get done over here. But I think one of the key things for us to do is get another railway construction office going as close as possible to this area. So let's get rail. Actually, no, it's under construction. Rail construction, 21, 43, 30 tons of steel for that one potentially. Maybe the standard one. Maybe just the standard one is going to be fine. That one, yeah, anyway, let's just do the standard one. I think we'll do it something like this. Should be able to get us pretty reasonable access pretty quickly. I may even, get it to have a little crossing here as a starting point. So something like, yeah, I like the idea. So if we do that, and then I'm going to grab us a road out from, let's actually pretty keen to, so that's going to stay there, isn't it? Might be because that vehicle is there, but we will want to do, and maybe we'll push it away a little bit. We don't want it right on top of it there, right? We'll do that. We'll curve it across that way, and run it up here a little bit, and we will go ahead and, the problem with this though, is it a problem? I don't necessarily think it's a problem. It might not be great if we do it this way, but let's see. So if we can quite comfortably tie this one in over there, right? We can run this one across that way and tie it in like that, right? So there we go. That's going to be our immediate access for this area. This gives us the ability to drop off some gravel and all kinds of other open storage stuff over here. So let's get some storage capabilities going. So if we go to maybe an open storage, not for vehicles, an open storage, just a small one, a small open storage that we can link there. Is small the right answer? Is what I'll keep asking myself. How much does a small one actually carry? 330 tons of steel. I think it'll be a reasonable number. That's even smaller. That's large. That's 400 tons. Shall we do that one instead? Ooh, this one might have a smoother time connecting. So if we do that, we'll have some stuff, and we'll have the ability to potentially drop off reasonably. So that's okay. Let's do that. And then what I'll also look in is for what I'm also looking for is the is this one, the small aggregate storage. Let's just see, what do we have over there? That's the other small one. Maybe that's the one that we're after instead, just because it's got a slightly better way of working here. Yeah, let's do that. And I'll rather put a little bit more road along the way there. So this is going to bring in, oh, hang on. This guy cannot actually carry what we're after here. The game is kind of running, but at a slow pace. I may get that to go a little quicker because we don't have anything that's in trouble and we're building a lot of stuff. So let's just get the stuff built. Okay, let's try the storage again. I just want to have a look. Is there anything that can also give me these guys? There was one of these. I'm sure there was one there. That's the one. That's the one that can also carry mechanical. No, it's okay. It'll just have to do, right? So if I have a look at this, sorry, back to the construction office, it has the ability to carry 12 tons of electronics. So we'll just have to make do with that. Alternatively, if we're really sneaky, we could find a little spot for something on this side. Just 12 tons is so limited numbers. Can we find something that works over here? We can move it, of course. Let's get a very small storage here. Yeah, that's too big. I want the really small stuff, like that's about right. Yeah, I think this is the one. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna try and get this one in here, and it's actually pretty good in terms of its allocation. So let me trim that back. Okay, let me try that little storage here. Can we spin it around? Can we get it to? Yeah, I think it's just a little tight. So what I'm going to do is let's clear out everything and move it just a little bit further away. So I'll move those out of the way. We'll get rid of this building. We'll get rid of that building. We'll get rid of that building, and we'll get rid of that section, and we'll get rid of that. Perfect. Now, let's try that one more time. Construction office, move it like so, but a little bit further away. Because ultimately, we could also still make a little bit of room in here for a... Okay, so let's do that. What I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and say... excellent. Get that sorted out again. Now, if we do this... Yeah, I like that, actually. That gives us a lot more room there. We're going to cut straight across there. And we're going to... tie it in over there. I like that idea. It's a little bit more stuff there. Okay, so now let's give me my my storage facility here, which is good. I'm quite comfortable with that. Okay, that should work. Get ourselves a road that connects up there and in there. And what I'm kind of wondering, do we put a little bus stop in here or just drop off straight at that area? We'll just drop off straight over there. We'll go back, we'll get some more storage moving in. This one. Okay, that one will do that, and we'll do the aggregate storage as well, this small one here. Now the only, we'll be able to put it in here if we wanted to. Okay, so we'll do that. Now, I will get rid of that. Give me a road connection through here. And we'll do a road connection through there as well. Hopefully that works quite nicely. We can also do a loading, unloading facility if we needed to, but that's pretty good. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do some free construction offices over here so we can make start on some of these things. What I will do is I will make a start on that and on that. Obviously we don't have anything here. Now give me moderate air and moderate to come and work on this straight away. We can then slowly start moving on the other bits and pieces. Now, for construction's sake, we will need to grab some free construction offices. We've got plenty available. I think we'll do something like this. Flip it around. Yeah, do something like that and like that. We need technical services. This is a gas station without any gas, so that's a bit of a problem, but I think we'll leave with that station there. If only let's just have a look at this one. You are looking for Savasi or something like that. Let's make sure to fill that up, please. Thank you. Let's make sure to fill that up. Thanks. And what we'll do here is we'll grab a little bit of road connection there. We'll do that. We'll tie it in here. I'm not paying attention to these messages. That's okay. We've got a bit of a heating problem, which I know is a bit of a challenge for us. Now, these guys, so we need, I want to grab some vehicles here. So let's grab ourselves concrete mixers. Do we need concrete mixers? Okay, let's start off with open holes. Yeah, let's just get everything we need. So let's get ourselves some open holes. Open. So we need a couple of open holes at least. So let's get total capacity there. Let's grab 1, 2 of them. Plus, we'll also get ourselves a bulldozer and an excavator. Actually, the excavator we can grab is this one. So let's just get ourselves an extra. No, we don't know. Let's just get that. Let's just get. Actually, let's get ourselves another open hole instead. So let's get ourselves another open hole there. Then on this side, we're going to grab. We need an excavator. So let's grab 1 excavator, and we'll grab ourselves a covered hole. We need 1 covered hole. And what else do we need? We need a road crane or 2. So let's grab ourselves at least 1 road crane, and actually maybe a bus. Let's get ourselves a bus that can drive around bringing people in. We'll just grab that one. It's a little bit more people that it can bring in. So let's grab ourselves that bus, and then on this one, we'll grab ourselves the concrete mixers. We're just going to do it. These guys. Actually, let's go these. It's a little bit bigger, right? 12 tons, 12, 12. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the other one, we're going to need dumpers. So let's grab ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4 dumpers there. Now that's everybody doing their thing. Did we manage to get some fuel here? Absolutely. So these guys will now go and fill themselves up. So we only need, this is concrete mixers. Well, to be honest, you're just going to grab everything from over there, right? So if you've got it, you're going to go and grab it here. And we're going to make a start in terms of getting the construction underway here. Hopefully that does the trick for us. And I think anyway, you can just assign to practically everything at the moment. and we'll see how that goes. This will be our top priority, so please make a start on that. Moderate Air and Moderate is actually working on that. And then once we've got this in place, we'll bring in a vehicle. We will need to do something, but anyway, we'll bring in a vehicle to start track building to here, and then we'll buy some proper track builders to run some real good track building into this general direction. So we'll leave it there. That's going to make a start in that location. What's happening with these construction tasks? These construction tasks are underway quite nicely, I might add. Yeah, lots of little things under construction here, which is good. Our population is holding nicely at 21,000. There's a technical services facility here that is good to go. Let's immediately grab ourselves tons of snowplows, these guys. These are slow to get here, but then these plow much quicker. So let's just do that. Let's get ourselves at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 of them. We'll get them to come in and start plowing some of this stuff. Probably take us out to about 2-kilometer radius. So we double up a little bit on some of these things. Excellent. That will look quite nicely, work quite nicely for us. Start plowing out all of those. Now, moving in over this way. This is under construction. That piece does not seem to. That piece doesn't seem to be under construction at all. Over here, we're making a maneuver here. We are actually moving along with some of these things. I do want to build something spectacular up on the hill here, or an observation deck or something, probably on this side and not on that side. Just because that one is going to be a little bit more difficult to get up onto, but I think I can get something built up there that'll look over the bay or something like that. So that should be good. That'll be a nice little spot there. Now, we could also certainly start having a look at building some more residential, because yes, why wouldn't we? That section's built. So what I'm assuming is happening is we can now actually assign. Oh well, so we need that piece constructed first. So what's happening with this? This is still not done. Oh yeah, it's underway at the moment. Citizens' happiness is too low. Why is your happiness low? What is the issue here? Ooh, without drinking water. Okay, that's a big no-no. If we are in fact without drinking water, which it seems to be the case, let's go and have a quick look at our water pressure. This guy is creating a fair bit. What's going on over here? Okay, so seemingly this guy. Okay, let's just double check this. So what else? Water flow. Okay, so we've got some reds going on here. Oh, is it the fact that these pipes aren't big enough? Is that what's going on here? I believe we've got some extra piping capacity through here, so we may be able to do that. I can never remember. So yeah, that's the thing, because you can't actually see the sizing of the pipe that you've used. So that one we can't do any more here, but presumably we can do a couple of things. We can do we could do something. No, we could do something like that. Okay, so let's do that as one maneuver, and at the same time we could do something very similar. Over here, and hope that come on, let's just do that. Let's just make it work that way. I think
I don't think these are small, but anyway, doesn't matter too much. So let's get those underway. I'm hoping that'll move some more water through directly there for us, but it's been something that I've been a little concerned about. But in that case, we do definitely want to just double check ourselves with regards to double check ourselves with regards to our water infrastructure and whether we need some additional ones, which I've kind of been thinking we need to try and get. So let's see. So let's get moderate air and moderate to do these two pipes as a high priority. And then, of course, these guys, they do get drinking water, but I think it's just the one that's maybe struggled a little. Ooh. No kindergarten without drinking water. Yeah, it's the drinking water issue here that's causing us a bit of concern. It's interesting that we don't get warned about that a little earlier. So anyway, that I'm hoping we can get those sections of pipe done pretty quickly. So yeah, people are going to be a little unhappy for a time over there. So that's a bit of a challenge that we'll just have to deal with. We'll try and get this thing built a little quicker than everything else. We have made a move over here to start construction from this area, and construction is in fact quite comfortably underway here now. This is our highest priority, and stuff is being choppered in, and I'm hoping we're also getting workers coming in. Is that the bus? Yeah, that's the bus we picked up on. Yeah, that's going to grab us some foreign workers. There's like only 18 of them over here, but we'll bring them in anyway. The chopper can bring in some workers too. So that's okay. That should get us there. Oh, that section's done already. Yeah, I think we'll get this built pretty quickly, to be honest. Yeah, here we go. Get some workers out over here. Yeah, that's the groundwork straight away. Excellent. Get cracking. Absolutely. That's working reasonably now. Oh, it's both the excavators. Oh, this excavator is coming from where? Where is this excavator from? Oh, actually, moderate air brought it in. Interesting. Train is waiting too long. Let's just double check that. We do still get trains getting stuck in various locations. So you are unable to do what? Where are you trying to go? You're trying to go to this one, which is where? So you can't get there because of why? Because that's a train that's in the way? I'm flabbergasted about this. It doesn't. There's nothing that connects them together, right? But for some reason, you do get that. So what I might do is I might just say, well, let's add a little something in here. I'm not sure if it's the bridge that's interconnected or what the situation is. There's some kind of planned piece of infrastructure somewhere that's causing that to be a block, which, yeah, it's this thing. Yeah. So let's just put ourselves a bit of a mixed signal in there and a mixed signal in there, and then hopefully that means that it's actually gonna work, and we'll have our guys make their maneuver. Let's just go there. It should be fine now. Let's have a look whether this guy has now got a green light. He does have a green light now. So that's been the issue on that side. Potentially that's the issue on the other side as well. And while we're here, we may have a bit of a look at what our progress is at over here. Our money is holding nicely. So yes, our issue may be exactly the same thing over here. So let's get ourselves a mixed signal over there and over there. And that should hopefully get these guys to be a little bit better off. Oh yeah, we're making good progress here. This is actually being rolled at the moment all the way to that bridge. So that's awesome. And then we can maybe start having a look at some of this. I am kind of tempted to get rid of these because they really don't help us a lot. We've got construction offices here, so we can. Now, the question is, do we build ourselves another rail office here and start construction of the rail from this side? It may be useful. It may be useful to do that same thing over here. So let's have a look. Can we do that? If we have a rail construction office, yeah, we'll definitely have a bit more of a struggle to squeeze it in here because it was never kind of part of the planning. But we might be able to. Hang on. So if I just flip this around, right? Let's park it there. We'll get it as close as possible to this. All right, if we do, yeah, I think that's going to be about where we're going to have to do it. If we do that, can we potentially make this work? We can. And this one? Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. So we'll make that work. We'll get ourselves a road connection in here. We'll tie it across to the other side if we need to. At the moment, it's not a big deal anyway. And what we can also do is get ourselves a few of those storages that we were talking about. So we would like to get the, where was this? Yeah, must be here. There we go. If we get that guy, to do a little something like this, I believe that should be sufficient. Then we'll go to the storages. We'll get ourselves this guy. Oh, beautiful. That's going to be perfect. Get this guy over here. And at the same time, we'll go and get the small one. Over there. Excellent. So now we can actually do a very similar thing. Oh, this didn't tie in. There we go. Tying in. Good stuff. Get it assigned. Get me some roads. Do a bit of that, we'll do a bit of this, and we'll do a bit of that. There we go. Excellent. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but for the time being, we'll just make this work. I think this is going to be great. So we'll start work from this side as well at the same time. I'm loving it. I mean, look at how we're progressing. Oh, it's only up to here. Is it? Yeah, then we'll have to do the next section, which is all the way to the bridge. So that's going to be enormous amounts of time. This guy is moving along all the way to the bridge, so that's making some good progress. I'm hoping we're working on this guy. What's that tunnel looking like? It's still got plenty of work to go. And these things, oh, they are actually doing some work over here. Excellent. How's this going? We're still asphalting over here. Money-wise, pretty good. Excellent. How are we maneuvering on these things? Excellent. This is moving along quite nicely. We may be in a spot to start work on this. Let's get Kowski in here to come and do that piece, and then we can start our construction of this. We probably need to, we could get moderate air out there. Why do we have a train that's struggling? Well, we weren't working too long, it seems. We're holding pretty nicely with regards to our steel. How's this going? Oh, gravel is looking pretty reasonable. Doing what we can. We still need to do a lot of other little road sections. There's one more road section in here that we might want to have a look at. We can, I don't think we have spare dumpers, right? They're all out. Yeah, the dumpers are out and about. Because we're doing some major pieces of construction, but I might get this underway over here. So let's just, so that we can get this finished off at least. So let's get Kioski assigned to that. Get that moving. They can go around the other side. That's pretty good. Then we've got a pretty reasonable spread there. These guys are, this is not the greatest setup that we've got here, so hopefully that's, we'll sort that out fairly soon. I'm really going to stop asphalting some of these roads for the most part. All of this is underway. Ooh, look at that. Nice cranes there. We're bringing stuff in. I'm assuming, oh, yeah. So where's why aren't you bringing in steel, guys? Oh, it doesn't need steel, it needs workers. Bring in as many workers as you potentially can. There's only 20 there. So just bring that in. Oh, here comes another. Great. And what are you bringing in? Oh, you're bringing in workers too, I'm assuming. Only 4, though. That's fine. Every little bit helps. Excellent. More cranes, more workers. Just bring it in, bring it in. You've got some workers there for us. Excellent. Keep going. Move through that a little quicker. Excellent. I like it. Look at this road. Almost done with this road. This is a pretty big chunk that needs to be built. Good. And I wouldn't mind. Oh, here we go. It's already started this journey. Excellent. That's good. I like that. I like that because we'll have to run from the other side at the same time. And there's a lot going on over here. So please get that built. This is all built, ready to go. That still needs a little bit of work. Oh, almost done. That still needs a few more workers in there. That's good. Let's see how that walking is. That walking distance is good. What's our walking distance here looking like? Perfect. No problems. If we get this done, we can start construction over here. What I might do is I might get moderate air to start dropping off a few things. But what we'll need, can we get Kioski onto this? No. Moderate air can, moderate can't because of it needs an actual road, which it will have soon. How's this looking? Oh, that's holding. That is holding. Oh, these guys are going to be a problem for us. Where are you? Oh, you know what? Where are you trying to go? You're trying to go to that piece. So what we do need to do is make sure that we've got some stuff in here. Okay, so we definitely need a little bit of we just need actually a little bit of a mixed signal right over there is going to be good for us. And we're going to need a mixed signal over there. And we're probably going to need a mixed signal, something like that, right? And that will then give us the ability for that guy to get back in here for some reason. So we'll do that. That should help us out a little bit. This stuff, I have kind of sorted that out. So that should be okay for the time being until we get a little bit closer to the action. We'd love to start seeing this work, so that we can get a lot more, potentially run an extra train. That would be useful. How's this going? Have we fixed this, right? So we've done that. Now the question is that now going to be sufficient? Let's quickly have a look at our water pressure. So that is presumably giving everybody the water that they need. It might not be perfect, but it is giving everybody water. So we just need to be super cautious going forward. So this guy should now have water. These guys should be... So they should have water as well. Perfect. Did we lose a bit of population? I don't think we have. The overall happiness didn't drop too badly. We can certainly do with another... Some goods are missing. We don't have any meat. Now... I can probably start running direct meat deliveries that actually parks here, right? Because there's an extra one. But what I first want to do is let's get ourselves another kindergarten. These seem to be can't go to school. What? Let's just have a look at that. Where is the school? Oh, there's a school over here that's not okay. So let's get a couple of facilities over here. So let's build ourselves a school and a kindergarten. So let's grab, I'm going to do a slightly smaller school because I don't think we need an enormous school here. Like the 180 variety here is probably about good. And I'm going to do it like so. There we go. And then a kindergarten as well. Probably about a very similar size. And we'll just squeeze it in over there. So if we do those, they're nicely angled. We'll get ourselves this path that runs through that's pretty good. I like that. We'll get try and get it pretty close to the road over there. So we'll do something like that. We'll get those two moving straight away. We'll get Moderate to come and work on them. They should be able to help those out a little bit. And then we'll get these schools up and running. That should hopefully sort things out a little bit more for us. We probably need another university in this area, right? If I have a quick look at searching for buildings, university, right? Universities. Only got the one over there, and we've got the two over here. So we probably need to start having a look at, will we do another university somewhere? And I'm not expanding on our facilities just yet because we are under pressure. A lot of this stuff is under pressure at the moment. There's plenty of workers around, to be honest, and we may be able to run some additional worker trains. So, oh, you're coming back to do that little section. That will be quite helpful, actually. And what are we doing? What are we doing over here? Is this under construction? No, not yet. We're still waiting to finish off a little bit of asphalt over here. Can we maybe get Moderate to come and help out on this and just get us our last little bit of asphalt there? Because all of our asphalt trucks are busy tied up on some enormous projects all over. Excellent, that's done. Moderate, you're in here. Kowski's not gonna participate over here at the moment. Moderate will do the thing, and I don't want us to top this out with workers. Maybe 10. Okay, hang on. If we do that, can we then come back down and say, 22? I don't want 30 in there. 22 seems to be the lowest we can go here. So let's go to 22 there and just get some constant workers over there. We're missing on some stuff as well. How's this road going? We should be fairly close to getting this road done. It's got most of its asphalt, I think. We just need to be cautious. These long roads can really ruin us. Excellent. Things are moving. We will need a bit of a road depot over here. Can we have a free road depot? We can. So let's place a road depot right over there. And we'll just use one of these. Well, I might have to buy another truck to move in our track layer. And we'll definitely need some distribution offices to bring some stuff in. But I'm pretty comfortable about at least getting that first section done. So what I want to do is suspend construction on this side, and we'll just make sure that construction gets done so that we can get some proper track builders in there. We'll just buy the one. We'll get everything in there that we need. We will need a distribution office. I might add them on this side. Let's have a quick look. So if we do that and we say distribution office, how many do I have? I've got the ability to do 2 of them. So let's start off with 2 distribution offices there. We'll get ourselves a little bit of a road connection that leads up to them. Okay, and we'll grab some vehicles to start bringing in some stuff. So we need 1 covered hull to bring in electronics. So let's get ourselves a covered hull. We'll grab one of them. We will also need a few open holes. And you know what? Maybe we'll just start off with the one and see if we need and we need some dumpers. That's the difference, right? So let's just do the open holes and then 3 dumpers. Yeah, let's do that. So open hole. Total capacity, we're going to grab these guys. 2 of them, please. And then on the other side of things, we're going to grab a couple of big dumpers. Total capacity dumpers, not those, these ones. 1, 2, 3. Want them to be moving as quickly as possible, really. And I think they're going to be more than sufficient to deal with whatever is the situation over here. But we are obviously importing a lot of resources in terms of what we're doing over here. But hopefully that'll make a pretty reasonable start, and we'll start extending some of our road connections and the likes as we go. None of these things need power. We will need to get some buses involved to bring workers in there. And that's going to be fine, I think. These things don't actually need power, I think. Oh, we'll need fuel for the track builder. And then it will need to be powered. Okay, so let's make a start on that power connection there. So do we have the ability? Yes, we do. So let's get ourselves one of these guys. Because we can then also probably do a fuel station somewhere over here. So let's just pop this guy in, and we'll bring in the big one. So we'll run it across there. We'll go along the tracks, and we'll go in there. We'll get that unassigned, so that can start getting built. So we'll get all of these things built. Citizens' happiness is too low. Let's just double check that. Oh, in ExactChaos, yeah, I'm aware of this. 11? Ooh. What's the issue here? Without drinking water still? That's power. Where's my... over here? Yeah, it's out. We should have some drinking water come in, but yeah, clearly we need to make a start on some improved drinking water. And I'm wanted to do it over here, but realistically, we'll find it easier to find it easier to get a well and stuff up and running in this general location. But then we will also need to get chemicals and things like that. So if I have a look, let's have a quick look. Oh yes, and I should end this episode. But let's make a start on this to get this going. I wanted to do utilities out over here. It just felt more natural than in the city. So maybe the plan is to continue doing that, though we won't do water right there. We might do water at the back of the building here, and we will be able to sneak by and get workers out over there. So let's have a quick look. If I say water, a large water well, no, not water treatment, the well first. So the big water well, it's actually not a great. I did place it over there initially, right? But if I'm going to bring in workers over here, so that's going to kind of be the situation, right? So we'll flip it around. We'll get it to do a little something like this. Okay, so we'll do that. Hopefully that's going to be a pretty reasonable well area. And then a treatment facility, a water treatment bag. So the large water well generates how much? 215 cubic meters of water per day. And then the large treatment facility, hang on, let's just have a quick look. The large treatment facility does 300 per day. What did we have here? Can we squeeze more through here? It can do 300 per day. That one only does about 140. So I can double this up. Okay, hang on. Maybe that is something for us to have a bit of a look at. Maybe that is something for us to have a bit of a look at. Can we just pop in an extra small water well here? Because that can happen pretty quickly. A small water well, that's an extra 70. So presumably, there's something 150. How about this one? So what does it say about, it doesn't actually tell me what the, so water quality over here is fairly reasonable then. Water quality right over here is not great. Did we want to do, ooh, even that's not, it's probably better off, we're probably better off doing it over here somewhere where I'm assuming we will, on this side maybe. Let's do it over there. Okay, I believe, hang on, if we get it, is there anybody that can actually walk? Oh yeah, there are people that can walk here, no problems. So let's bring it as close to the water there as possible. So let's do that. And then we'll continue planning our next steps. But then I would like to just make sure we're bringing in the maximum amount. I'm not sure that's a smart move on our part. Okay, what we can do is we can put a pump forwarding or a pump station of sorts in here. Ooh, I've put a few mods in here. Big water pumping station. Okay, we'll make that work, and then we'll get okay, let's try these again. Okay, let's try the closer one first. There we go. Let's not snap it there. Let's do that and tie it in over there. So we'll do that. That's going to give us a fair bit of capacity through there, probably more so than we would need. And then what we'll do is we will how come? Well, now you've worked. Oh. Okay, tie that one in there. Might be a pretty tough one to get done. There we go. So let's do that and see if that gives us way more capacity. Now, this needs to be built. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go up upstairs, and I'm going to quickly get rid of this road connection here, like so. And I'm just going to put in something that's going to be straight away useful. And we'll put in a little path. We'll put something in that's going to be straight away useful there and there. Well, that's not really necessary, but straight away useful over here. Perfect. So let's do that. Let's get this assigned to say moderate. Please come and do that. If we go underground, you are assigned to do those. So all of this is pretty high priority for us. So please get moving on all of this so we can see about moving a little bit more water into the to the water treatment plant. So let's just get those pipes done first. And that should help us out a little bit. I'm assuming we'll have, yeah, there'll definitely be workers available to come over here and work there. Excellent. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. It's been yet another long episode, like all of them are. This is going along. Are we working on this yet? No, not yet. There's just so much happening. Let's quickly... you know what? Before we end, I'm just going to pop out over this way to this border to see what our progress looks like over here. Still underway, almost done, but still underway at the moment. So in the next episode, we'll hopefully start track building some additional sections. This section is done? Excellent. Good. So what I might do is I might actually... anyway, forget about it. We'll work on it in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Let's quickly go over here. See how that goes. We'll definitely start a track builder on this side as well, I think. Yes. Ooh, that's done. We can bring in a track builder. We just need these other pieces to be finished off so that we can bring in some real stuff. But yeah, we are super close to starting track building from a number of different directions. I'm super keen on getting a lot of these things moving. How's this one going? Not doing too well at the moment. Still pretty slow. Okay, see you next time. Bye-bye.